That's interesting. This is keeps it quiet. Um, I believe this is Citron, actually. It's been through the rough patch. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome, Ascended Stars TV. Okay, excuse me. We are here to give you the messages. I've already taken the liberty of going through Monday. A lot of interesting energy coming out. I don't think this energy in Mercury. I mean, yeah. What? I gotta verify it's me? Oh my God, what is going on? Oh my God. What is going on? So the extra security is here. No bueno. I mean, I guess it's good. Okay, this is gonna. I'm not sure what's going on here. What is. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's do it this way. Yeah. Damn. I got myself into some. Google is a piece of work. Just to get into your own stuff. I'm not happy. All right. Sorry about that. So we're going to get into the index cards that I already, that this is why, because we need to save time. So there's some weird energy. We start with, I guess this is the first one that came out. I'm scratching my head. Also, I'm very sensitive to light right now. Like I can't handle fluorescent light. Okay, so, or just like bright light, I guess. What is this? What is this? Okay, here we go. You are not the father, Maury Povich. So somebody may be finding out. We had been getting pregnancy a lot. Maybe some kind of sadness with the pregnancy, something going on, and you're not the father, so maybe that's why. But this is crazy. Listen to this. Then we got this one. This one flew out. Demon Slayer. It's inverted. Okay, so the camera's inverted. So when I have to read them to you, which is interesting because it just reminds us of how Saturnian energy works, how uh, they switch things around. That's just a reminder because I thought I'm supposed to be the reminder here because nobody's really paying attention to that. Into gossip, slander, did you hear, blah, blah, blah. So this is interesting. I was like, oh, Cancer season. Happy solstice, by the way. We are healing on this corner of the world. So please forgive my absence. So here we have another interesting energy, amputee. So somebody's an amputee, somebody's lost a limb, somebody feels like they've lost something who they couldn't get near to and wanted to. Your energy imprint could be something like very kind and generous and communicative. Something happened here because I got this one. This is like when I used to rock and roll in the clubs. They used to give us postcards. So I kept this one. So this, I heard this is your Amirato. What is that? That's like a college thing that they do. Okay, I come from a DNA that shines and sparkles. Let's balance the world. So look, you are magical, like Dorothy and her red shoes, right? You always have the power within you. You're figuring this out. You didn't know it. Like if you're like me, you didn't know it until you grew, till you grow it. You didn't know it till you grew up. So you become a target. So people see you shine before you see yourself shine. So, you know, when you're young, sometimes you're like, yeah, it's great. But so people see like, okay, I'm going to just take from that. Loyalty, real one. I like the word loyalty. You guys know, being strong is being weak first. So it's not like this happened overnight. It's not like you became this person who you are overnight, because you've learned this lesson. Being strong is being weak first. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this demon slayer energy for sure. Come on, let's talk about it. We're going to prop her up because she looks lovely on a card, doesn't she? So lovely. Oh, you can't see her. Hold on. And we'll put all the other stuff. So you're a target. This demon has, but you're a demon slayer too. So you will attract, you're a light. You're a loyal one too. We love loyalty. So you will attract the darkness because you carry a bright light. So please, that's part of the territory. People think, oh, she's a light worker. It's so great, blah, blah, blah. No, not quite like that. What did I do with the deck I was going to use? I like lost it. Okay. Okay, they want me to use these, I guess. Okay. You're a target. You could be watched. If you have a channel, if you, maybe at work, maybe what you do. Okay, so I've already cleansed this. We can call on Archangel Michael to come in and help us with these messages. Thank you for being here, Archangel Michael, Mother Mary. Thank you for protecting this space and giving us the clarity. Unexpected income. Somebody knows that you're getting money. Okay, you're crossing some kind of bridge, or you've been initiated, or because that initiation energy has been coming in. Ooh, they find you sexy. Cannot quite show you this, but I will show you a little bit. Thank you for being here, my loves. I really greatly appreciate it. Thank you for joining the club. This is the end of June. It's gone so fast, hasn't it? There's a decision coming up, okay? Maybe, I feel it has to do with this money. This money, you're a target now because of this money. Somebody knows you have money. You're a demon slayer. Oh, you're a demon slayer. And your ex wants to come back. And that demon might have been your ex. Somebody wants to come back on a romance. Now you're their target. Ooh, they're sending sexual magic, or there could be a blonde woman here involved. Maybe this is a couple that has a blonde woman. You're the mature woman. You could be the mature woman. Free-spirited. Or you could be a mature. Oh, somebody's watching you work. Somebody's watching you create a new pathway, and somebody wants to communicate with you. There could be like maybe a same-sex thing where somebody's very attracted to you, or it could be like they are turned on the way you move, just like how you make your money. They're trying to block my throat. You might have a lot of Scorpio, Libra, or Leo in you. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Interesting. You're on a new pathway and you're very passionate and you're looking good and sexy. What can I say? You're looking like the gift that you are, very juicy, very, very marriage material, because you got a straight head on. Got a straight head on. I want to say you have a good head on your shoulders. Why did that come out? Okay, yeah, you can come out. You're not even ashamed of anything. You're like, I want to represent. I want to be somebody's wife. You've cut off all the riffraff. Oh, yeah. So you're not even looking at the past over here. You are not looking at the past at all. Congratulations, because that's part of that healing where you don't even care. You have this carefree energy. You're very carefree. You're doing what you want. You're focused on yourself. Or some of you still need to cut things out because you want to do things. You're seeing yourself as the gift, and you might feel stifled in a marriage. Oh, midnight oil, midnight calling. Some people are doing something in the middle of the night to block you. Ha ha ha. So some people are afraid of your success. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Yeah, this year of the rat. Let's see, Spirit. Ooh, that just flew. It's not come in. They might do beauty spells, is what I'm hearing. They want to say that they like you, but they want to come near you. They have to come near you to do beauty spells. So this is somebody who's married. Maybe they've been doing beauty spells. Maybe this is somebody from high school, from friendship, from a job that has been doing beauty spells to keep their husband. Okay, this is a new energy now that's coming in. You have changed direction. And it seems like there is an energy from the past, the Egyptian energy, a past life energy. Somebody could be that, somebody you cut off. That's what that was. Somebody you already cut off. They want to come in and pretend that they like you. Somebody's trying to communicate with you, or you're going to have communication. Some communication is going to be blocked. You're already on a different pathway. Somebody may invite you to their house, or somebody may show up to the house. Something's going on near the house. What's going on in the house, Spirit? Somebody's coming to you. There's love in the neighborhood. You're going to run into somebody in your neighborhood. Somebody that maybe when you least expect it, maybe near your home, maybe somebody's around your home snooping. Somebody who's fucking married. Oh my God. A couple. A married couple wants to come back towards you. So if you did three-way, if you're Aquarius, Capricorn, year of the rat, no, okay, so this couple is like, maybe they're going to help you. Maybe they like what you do. Maybe they're going to support you. Maybe you're the one that's going to be of importance to them. Like they travel a lot. Maybe you help them. A mature man. This is a mature man. Okay, this is done. This story is done. What story is done? Story with the old people. Pisces in the North Node. You're okay. So you could be a life path 5. Things are going to shift because you're going to meet a mature man, and it's going to change your destiny. It's going to make things more positive. Maybe this mature man could be a father, an uncle, or something, or they left you something. This is part of the couple. Maybe there could be Cancerian energy. Cancer might have to deal with somebody who's married to a Cancer, somebody who has secrets. They're going to tell you something. Yeah, this is a message that's coming. So somebody wants to tell you something in secret about a child, maybe your childhood. Maybe, yeah, you are a very special child. Okay, so this old dude, this person wants to message you something, but it's like they want to tell you in person, or you know them since your childhood, and they want to come in, but this is done. Like for you, you don't want to speak to anybody. You're on your own. You're not doing anything. You're not even going back. So this is like some kind of soul family mate, family, somebody, some familiar energy, nostalgic from, distant horizons, you see? So it's too late. It's too late. Somebody might have passed on. You feeling some energy here. This is like the end. This is two ships in the night. They pass. This is this energy of a couple wants to maybe let you know, a family wants to communicate this about somebody from your past that you loved back then. Maybe when you were a child, you loved them, but you weren't in touch with them now. Ooh, this is interesting. Yeah, you're a very strong individual here. It's almost like you knew that the last time was the last time. There's something about somebody might be traveling to go to a native land that's not even a native land, but in a past life. That's where they ended up and they had to come back and finish something. This is getting deep, but yeah. So whoever's doing this, whoever's on, it's happening to, very powerful, secure individual, okay? You have your comforts, like you have your stability. Somebody wants to imprison you with sadness in your home. They wear a mask, or you might have a roommate that's really sad in the home, or somebody wants to steal a house property, or somebody wants to affect your heart. Yeah. Okay, so this is about somebody wants to come in and make you feel bad about maybe rejecting them. Yes. So your ancestors are protecting you and keeping your energies grounded and secure and, you know, moving it along. They're shushing this energy along, like, you know, brushing it off, reminding you to brush this depressive. There's this depressive, two-faced energy that wants to hang on. This could be somebody that you dearly love, but they're not all there, like in their head. You hold the keys. You work your ass off. Excuse my French, but it's only Monday. You are somebody's wish come true, or you're making your wishes come true. F somebody, you're making your own wishes come true, and you know how to move, okay? So this morning I got some messages like, say less, you know, so, and the saying of like, there's a saying, is I think it's in Spanish, but it's like, you know, if there's no flies that can get in your mouth if you're not speaking. So people also be aware of flies around people. These are, you know, liars and thieves, and they look something, but they're not really. Like, it's just going to be false people, a lot of false people, a lot of despair happening because these false people count on each other, but they're disappointing each other, but they're trying to play safe face. Okay, this things that make you go, you're like wondering, what the heck is that? Look at that. Somebody is passing away. A coffin. Somebody is passing away. Somebody that you liked, but you couldn't be near. You couldn't. Maybe they were a karmic-y person. You just, something that happened that you already knew the last time was the last time. I don't know. But they might be trying to communicate. You might get spiritual messages. This is soulmate, but it doesn't have to. It probably is somebody like an ex-lover, an ex-husband. Somebody is on their way out. Wow. I'm getting somebody like your baby's father. Somebody like weird is coming up right now. God forgive me, but you're getting a great fortune and sudden wealth while this is happening. So there's a great dichotomy. There's a great drastic change here. Something that you didn't think, like, this was not the journey that this person expected. Something must have backfired, and there's a main woman here involved. So they could have been with some stuff is falling out. Oh yeah, look with the snake. This main woman is the snake. This person is now very concerned. Maybe that's why they want to tell you something. Look at this. Maybe this is why they want to tell you something, or something happened in court that has to do with this individual. This is maybe somebody more mature than you. Somebody's looking into it, okay? Because you're getting attention, or there's attention now being brought to this situation, Spirit. Crazy energy. Okay, so I don't know. You're getting love, or there's something. There's news this week coming from somebody. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Y'all, this is fun. It looks like, I mean, these are like over the rainbow messages. These are people who, I think you've already passed the worst. I really do. I feel like many of you can see all the masks. I feel like, hi, who is that? Let me just see. Let me fix my camera. Sorry, I see it on my phone, but not on here because I need to scroll down. Where are you? Rema Powell. Hi, welcome, Rema Powell. Thank you for being here. Pleasure to have you. Let's just do tarot now. Let's divide the tarot. See what tarot gives us. Let's do one full reading of tarot. And these, I don't know why I was guided to use this deck, but I guess it's because it was right in front of me. But this one for sure came out. Trust me, I did not make this stuff up. You are a demon slayer. Spirit knows how powerful you are. Did I put the deck inside? Because I cleaned up, and then you clean up so much that you don't even realize. All right, we're going to use just the Rider Waite. No biggie. Oh, there it is. Okay, no, here it is. Oh, it's so green and beautiful, my malachite. Oh, this is the most gorgeous piece of malachite. This place was closing down, and I got a deal on it, which is kind of a bummer, but that's what happened. All right, so let's... Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. What? Is this not all... This is a deck that is not prepared. All right. Is it? Okay, it is. It is. There's just a few. Okay, just these are here. But for some reason are not. All right. It's fixable. Don't panic. It's organic. It's fixable. All right, so here we go. Spirit, you know what? It's amazing Monday to me, magical Monday, because I don't want to jinx it. I don't even want to tell you why. If I say it, then this stuff's going to be like crazy. So, yeah, less is more. Okay, we did get that message. Less is more. Be more of an observer. Watch others. People are very sensitive. Jupiter in Cancer, this and Mercury in Cancer. What you say, how you say it is going to make or break you, baby girl, baby boy. Scary. It's like, oh no, I put my foot in my mouth again. No, no foot in the mouth if you say nothing. No one can accuse you of nothing because you said nothing. Nothing went out into the air. No one heard nothing. No one saw nothing. Wow. Okay. Somebody's leaving. Somebody's leaving. Oh, we got the death card, the major arcana. Somebody's leaving a dead situation. Oh, okay. It's time. It's about love. They want love, I guess. They're making that decision. Two of Swords. Not surprised. That Two of Swords has been coming in the last 3 days strong. Spirit. Okay, we did get some reversals. And, oh, there's a High Priestess reversed. Okay, so we got to know that you're a demon slayer, but you got a High Priestess reversed on your tail. Check this out. I thought some of these were not reversed, but they are. But that's good because Spirit, this is why you need to know reversals and not be afraid of them, okay? I'm fearless this year. I'm fearless. Ooh, this Queen of... so there could be a Pisces reverse. It could be a Pisces. I know who you are. They start with an S. I know who you are because they're very sensitive. Okay. These people have mother issues. Okay. I'm just saying, because this is the Cancerian card, the Chariot. You're still moving forward with what you want to do. Your career is on game right now. Okay. It may not look like that, but you know, you have a vision, you have a plan, and you're going straight for it. You're very mentally balanced, emotionally balanced. If you're emotionally balanced, you can be mentally balanced. Just ask all the college students in trying to get their finals. Okay, let's look at this energy. We have the Nine of Wands. So somebody's beat up. Somebody is beat up, probably because they have to leave a situation and they're not doing so, or they've tried to do it several times. But this is the major arcana, death, number 13, scorpionic card. They cannot fix it anymore. It's not fixable because they've also already lost all their gusto, all their desire. They might be disgusted. They, because this is like what you may call the lover's card, major arcana in the middle, smack. This has to do with a love romantic situation and the indecisiveness of this situation. You're also dealing with the pentacles. You could have a water earth combo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is somebody who's very money oriented. They could have been magic done by their lover, ex-lover. This is all lined up where something happened and they are leaving the situation. Elvis has left the building. Something might have backfired because of moon magic is what I'm saying. Somebody tried to do something in the night, in the dark, and it didn't go well. Somebody's losing their money. They might have lost their job, or they're feeling very unstable at this time because of this loss. This could be this high priestess reversed, who is either Cancer, Pisces, strong on Pisces, or Scorpio. Strong on Scorpio too. Because why? Everything's running smoothly. Everything is running like the well-oiled machine that you are, baby. All right? You got that. Everything's running in your favor, basically. What else let's look at the moon card. What else do you want to tell us about the moon card? Well, we have a lot of information. We have a lot of major arcanas to get information from. We have the death card, the lover's card, the moon card, and the high priestess reversed. So I don't even know if I want to use this deck to do that. Yeah, no. Let's get into another deck here. Let's look at the moon card, Spirit. Please and thank you. Let's look at the, somebody doesn't have the gusto, the power to move on. Somebody is beat up. Spirit. Limiting belief. A coping mechanism. Identity. Who you know you are. They don't like that you addiction. Somebody's got addictions, okay? Irresistible attraction. So somebody's an addict. There you go. That's a lot of the scorpionic energy. So somebody has distorted reality. Yeah, because of their inner child. So they pick these. They need to heal their inner child. Spirit. Thank you. And what about the death card? So the addiction. Somebody's got some sexual, like a sexual wound. Somebody's got a sexual wound, so they really don't know who they are. Identity. Yeah, they go both ways because they were wounded. They haven't healed this inner child, and it's probably a malicious, you know what I mean. So there's something going on here where there's a high priestess reverse, like in their life. This is somebody very emotionally manipulative. Like this is somebody who also has a big wound, and they both just like live off each other's wounds and keep hurting each other, keep hurting the situation. And this person like yearns for your healing energy is what I pick up. Yeah, they have a miswiring. They're dealing. This could be a relative that they're just their relative is miswired. They have some cognitive function that's not all there. Okay. Wariness, it wears this person down because they need more medical help. They need something more professional. They need a professional here to come in, and this person's like just putting a band-aid with their addiction, not doing what they need to do because they're not they're not cooperating with the reality of what's facing them. Sadness. So now depression comes along, and it is just a smorgasbord of really toxic, very heavy, dense, family cursed energy. Is physical body, cellular memory. Somebody's repeating a cycle. Somebody needs to wake up. Somebody needs to get out of this addiction. Somebody needs to get their head out of the sand, like an ostrich. Spirit. Okay, is that all the major arcanas that I think I covered? Oh no, the strength reversed. We have one more. So somebody doesn't have the courage, the drive, the know-how. Like they don't know. They're lost. They're in their inner turmoil, inner child. They're looping some energy that they had when they were a kid. Solar plexus. Somebody doesn't eat well. They might be a heavy smoker, a heavy drinker. And then use drugs and they don't eat well. And that's like a recipe for freaking disaster. That's what really kills a lot of these people. Energetic field, the R, yeah. So they have their vibrations very low because they're in this trauma of the inner child that happened to them that they haven't healed. Peace of mind and satisfaction. So somebody's in it. Yeah, they're in it. They have internal conflict and incongruency within. Okay, so this is emotional body. They're a mess. They're a mess. Somebody you could just, as the reading progresses, I don't even want to progress with this. Let's get everything off the table, spirit. Spirit, let's just clear the energy. Because somebody's a mess. We pray for you that you find go to the light. Somebody's depressed. They're not eating. They're not healing. They don't know what to do. They're stuck. They can't get the work. We're dealing with somebody else who's not all there, or even might want them in that position. Let's find out more about the High Priestess. Because this doesn't make sense. The High Priestess could be you, could be that. Somebody's look at this, 3 of Swords reversed. So this is preventing them from getting into like a high vibration and moving into the next realm. Or they're going into this world, this new world with a lot of sadness, a lot of heaviness. They're repeating a cycle in this heaviness of a situation. But it's not necessarily so, because we have, what is this? The Emperor reversed. Ooh, Tyrant reversed. This is somebody very unhealed, wounded. Okay, and that's what's coming through today. We're gonna go through. We're gonna figure out this High Priestess. See what she says. Reversed High Priestess. And here's a Queen of Cups upright. So I think I'll use this deck. Yeah, this is a mother wound. Sabotaging somebody from healing. Somebody misses their mother, misses mother energy, misses somebody acts like their mother. Somebody is very verbal, like they talk them off a bridge a lot of the time. So maybe when this person's high and they're really out of it, they'll call this person, or this person takes care of. This is the cleanup lady. This looks like the cleanup lady. The Fool card. Somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody doesn't want this lifestyle. Maybe they want to start something fresh and new. Somebody had to go cold turkey and like just cut everyone off and start anew. No, this is somebody who wants a new beginning, but I don't know if they know how, because they're coming in with very fresh, young, immature energy, because they haven't walked away from someone, because they're still stuck just complaining, but they don't move. And spirit is telling them to move. And they just got some money, but they don't think it's enough money to move out, to do what they need to do. But spirit's like, this is a complainer. This is somebody who has a savings and says, I'm saving that for this, so I can't touch it. So I am poor. And they're like, oh, but the reason I have the money is because I never thought that I had the money. So then I just save it and forget about it. Months later, I'll check it. So they don't appreciate, like they have a weird sense. This is the Pisces weird reality that they have. I'll get a loan, I'll pay it later. They're not thinking. Yeah, this is somebody who lives maybe with illegal, or they've already done illegal things. This could be an ex-convict, is what I'm getting. But this could be somebody who knows a lot of how to do a lot of illegal things. Like they possibly get away with it. They're very, very clever, very smart. They know the law. They know how to move. This could be somebody who knows how to move. Uh, the fine print, I heard. They know how to read the fine print so they can get away with stuff that because they know how to read the fine print. They know what the stipulations are. They know what the dealio is. They know how the 3D world, the crooked 3D world works for them. It's like a crooked person. This is somebody that might have military access to information, people, places, and things. This might be a Nepo baby. So much coming through. Okay, this is what we have. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody might be having coffee because I just smelled like a whole bunch of coffee, like roasting. So it's almost like a lot. You're covered by the angels, by the way. Thank you for my like. You're covered by the angels because this person is really on your tail, just like wanting to make the wrong decision, okay? Wanting you to feel like, oh, you just have options. No one's here to love you. What would you do without me? Like this is an energy, okay? You ain't all that. Kiss my butt. And you're like, kiss my grits. I'm out of here. I'm outies. I'm outies in 3 months. Watch me, baby. I'll close it up. I'll close it tight. Tight. I'll close it up with a knot. Because I'm independent, reliable, thoughtful, kind. You don't see the effort I put in, the time, the energy. It's not rewarded. Because it's better to not observe than to observe and say something, right? Oh, this has to do with keep your mouth shut. This has to do with keep your mouth shut. Okay? This is about celebrations. Celebrate good times. Come on. Somebody wants to celebrate through work. Okay? Or maybe that's what you do. Maybe you work as a travel agent. No, I'm kidding. Maybe you're somebody very spiritual. Maybe you're a Taurus. Maybe you want to get married and you're saving all your energy and all you're doing is focusing on your work. You're keeping your nose to the grindstone. Somebody is watching you. They can't help but watch you and be very angry at where you are, what you do. Okay? Somebody, but spirit keeps protecting you. Spirit keeps giving you the downloads. But this person keeps sending negative energy, that moon magic, right? That moon magic, bam, right on top. That moon magic just was right behind that 9 of Wands. They always want to keep you in this perpetual angst, tired, reactive energy. That's how the enemy wins. It lowers your vibration. So this is their tactic, okay? They're flying effing monkeys or throwing like sex magic to keep you horny, to keep you out there on the internet dating, sabotaging yourself with losers who have nothing to offer, or you're just super passionate about what you do, about what you want to be, who you are, how you want to look, how you want to present yourself. Maybe you may be rebranding yourself. Maybe you're doing something at home. Maybe you're decorating your home and organizing it and cleaning it and honoring it and loving it. And here comes some negative energy that this emperor, or maybe you thought they were your emperor. Hi, honey bunny. Susan Nichols, welcome. That maybe you thought this was your emperor. This was a distorted version of an emperor, or this is somebody who's like Mr. or Miss Bossy, like you do this, you do that. I'm above you. You know, they're the sergeant, and you are the you know, you're just below the sergeant or the major or whoever, and you're supposed to kiss toes, touch your toes, touch your toes. These people want to cut. This is Aries energy. Okay, we have Mars. I don't want to get into the astrology, but Mars, there's a lot of Mars energy, and Mars is why, like the war that's happening, right? So this is the army general, and he's got everything ready to go, right? And he's dictating, he's giving demands, and that's the way he wants it. And it's because he wants to set precedents. And that's what he's doing in your energy, though, my love. I mean, this is almost macro, micro energy, but he's like, he's imposing himself and saying, I need you to run your life this way. But this is what you don't see, is that you're protected by angels, and somebody is has been blocking you, and they don't want no sticks coming near you, no magic sticks. This is someone that you went away from, or you need to get away from, but you ain't got the money. In the case that if you need to get away from them, you ain't got the money. You're still like paying off bills. This person's put you down in debt. Who, let's see here. I mean, they want to make sure that you're not able to move yourself out of whatever situation. But you keep it rolling. You might be very caring, very loving. You might be a mother. You might be a single mother. Things flow to you because you care about people. You're kind. You're concerned. That might be your profession, or you're getting a real renewal of the beauty in life of being able to wake up every day, every morning, breathing, walking, talking. You're not kissing anyone's toes or anything else unless they're bringing something worthwhile. Thank you. I love it. That's so true. No kissing toes for nothing. So, Two of Swords, big surprise. Two of Swords. They want to keep you blinded. They want to make you think like you don't have options. You're running out of time. You're becoming old. You're, like this rush energy. That way that they could rush in, boom, fire sign. You're dealing with somebody who could love bomb if this is a fire sign. So that way they could come in and love bomb you, bring all this passion to you. All of a sudden, come on out after hermiting their energy. They gave you a broken heart. This is somebody who wants to come back, who gave you a broken heart and had you waiting forever. Thus, the Hermit. Forever. This person never came out and expressed their emotions. Now they want to claim that you're giving them a broken heart and they want a second chance with you. This was a time that was very dark in your life, and maybe things weren't working out and you needed advice or you needed help or support, and this person wasn't able to give it to you. And they left you with 10 swords in your back. Now you have victory, and you are very defensive towards their energy. You're moving towards the light. I saw the sun, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sun. Da-da-da-da. So I hear this song. Usually you're in a very good place after coming from a very deserted place. This person left you in the effing desert. And if you have children, they might have left you with your children. This might have been the acclamation of like the last straw. Like with me, like I her son, it was just a weird ass energy. And I didn't realize like she was doing a lot of shit behind there were things that you couldn't accomplish, you couldn't get done because you had to leave them undone because you had to survive. Somebody put you in survival mode. But now that you're in survival, now they're in survival mode. Now the desert is now they're experiencing this desert now in 2025, and you're able to move out of this horrible, long, disgusting cycle of weirdness. Okay, that's done. They're trying to keep you stuck in some way, shape, or form. And they may be trying to swap energy here, okay? This could be a motherly figure. But you already know who they are. This is the I win. Like, this is like, no, God's like, I gave you warnings. I tried to tell you. I tried to make you turn around, focus on your own lane, do your own thing, shine like a shining star that you are. See, you focus in your own lane. You don't retaliate. You don't go to try to steal, do anything that's not yours. You're the OG, okay? This is the OG energy. It's originally, you created the darn recipe, okay? Aunt Jemima. So go talk to your mama. So you've been waiting for your harvest to come and never came until one day, boom, it bloomed. The harvest didn't come out of something else outside of you. The harvest came within you. Okay, you're living your highest truth here, and you are getting your 10 of cups. You're investing in yourself. You've learned to invest in yourself. They're trying to attack you at night, okay? They're trying to keep you up, or they're trying to throw mental anguish where you have low self-esteem and you doubt yourself, you doubt your gifts, you doubt your abilities, your beauty, your weight, your height, your cooking, your work, whatever you do. It's doubt. You're up here late at night. But the thing is, spirit is happy with you. Spirit. Exactly. Just what she says. You have learned just how well you can do things on your own, darling. You do not need to be prompted up or any help. You figured this stuff out. Okay, you figured out I can buy a stand, I can take my own selfies. I you're making things happen with your own energy. Okay, you're generating from your own self confidence, self worth, and pouring into self care. Spirit, that little bird is always spirit. You're like, okay, God, what do I do now? So you have your own spiritual counsel. You're not really looking back at any exes. Okay, at this point, it doesn't look like you're even looking back at any exes. Some of you might have dabbled in the dating world, trying it out. Some of you it worked out. Some of you are just standing there, maybe making plans to travel. Yep. Nope. And so we got this. Okay, so this is somebody wants to communicate. This is the lovers. You might have people who are interested in communicating, but they may be holding back because there's being just be stuck like this air sign of mystery, magic, numbers. It rules Gemini and Virgo is going to be stuck in this watery sign of Cancer that is retrograde. I don't know. Jupiter in Cancer. It's like secrets. I'll tell you, Mercury will get so bored in Cancer, it'll get booted out by figuring out all the secrets in the realm of the mothers. So this is going to be interesting energy. Okay, so you're able to give. You have a giving heart, a giving nature. And also people with you who you meet have a giving heart or giving nature, or that's what you're moving into in this new cycle. New cycle. I like it. Okay. I like it. There's a King of Cups that may like you or you already rejected, but they're still watching you. They know something about you. They know something's up, girl, because you are a star and they want to come in. They like what they see. Oh my God. They want to tell you something, but maybe you've been stuck or you're not stuck anymore. You're working with others. But it could be a King of Pentacles. They're stuck. They got stuck. They're carrying a heavy burden. So they want to come in. Ooh, they want to come in. There's someone from your past. They might have done magic with your car. And they can't come in because they're paying, because justice is here. Or maybe the scales have to even out a little better before they can come in and communicate, before you actually get some word from them. You are the Queen of Cups. You're somebody you have a psychic connection with this person. This person's been healing, but they have a lot of money. They have money. They've been healing through a trauma. So you have like two energies that I feel. My divine feminines. This high priestess water sign in reversed here is attached to one of these two. Somebody who is like obsessed with you, and somebody who watches you, but they haven't come in because they're healing. And the last one has a lot of money. They're well off. They're well off. I don't know, a lot of money. So Spirit is saying, look, you might be getting this offer coming in, even though you're trying to hang tight. You don't got the money. You're just making it day by day, or you're holding it down. It's fine. You don't need anybody's help. But this person's going to come in with, like, you know, an offer perhaps because they got the money, but they're not fully healed. Now, this energy's been coming in. Somebody knows that somebody's being prompted to come in. Okay, they're being guided because they don't want to come in because they're not fully healed, and they're not fully healed, so it may not do well if you like reject them because they're still healing. And then you got the Four of Cups. They're very worried about that. This is a man. It could be a man that has anxiety, that knows they want to come in because they should figure this out by now. They got regret. You're the Empress. There's like an anxiety of like galloping, coming towards you, trying to beat the time and space. Or somebody needs more time. Somebody knows, but it keeps going back to somebody knows this is the time. Like they cannot keep waiting. Like there's an angel. This is energy that you're a demon slayer. That's the most important thing. Let's not forget that. What else will we take? What else? Okay, we're going to use the alien cards just to see what comes out. We're going to mix it up. Okay. All right, let's try this and see what we get here. Give us some advice, Spirit. Sorry, I had to move the screen because I couldn't see myself. All right, so let's see here. Give us some advice. What do we need to do? What do we need to focus on? This is a Monday reading, end of June. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm wishing you the best. I may say he or she, just interchange the messages. I really greatly appreciate your energy here with us today. And any advice for my new collective, special collective today, Monday? What do we need to know of Spirit moving forward? Somebody, just take what resonates. Got 4 cards. Okay, so we're just going to go and do these galactic alien cards just to swiftly get to the messages as soon as I stop shuffling. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, community was at the bottom of the deck, 96, which is my birthday. So you might be very connected to your community. You might enjoy your community a lot. You are a part of the community. You're rooted in the community. Let's see what we have. Wow, that's a lot. We'll just keep it for temporary because we'll just get to these cards first. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. That's a great one. That's a great one. Yeah, travel would be great. I want to travel, but there's so much to do here in my city that I'm realizing I don't even have to travel. I could just, go around town. I don't know. Purpose. I know what I'm here. Yeah, you know what you're here to do. This is a lot of purple energy. You already came here with or you already figured out your purpose. This is a person who doesn't have a purpose. They're still young. They're still trying to figure it out. They're still exploring. Yeah, you're disciplined enough to know what you know what you want, and you're disciplined because you have a purpose. Because a lot of the way that we become disciplined is having that purpose, and that keeps you focused on what, no one can come and just give you BS because you have your purpose, so you're disciplined. But somebody can come, if you don't know who you are, what you want, and sell you a dream that's not yours, and you partake in you put your energy effort into something that's not really yours. And Spirit wants to make you see that don't do that anymore. We're not in that timeline. So I can accomplish what I set my mind to. This is all higher consciousness, the mind. Where the mind goes, the body will follow. Energy, all purple, and success. So you're on the success train, baby girl, baby boy. Yes, on the success train. coming down the tracks. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so... Okay, let's see what this galactic card. Secrecy. There's secrecy. In the past, there was a lot of secrecy. This person was not telling you the truth. 44, but even in we're called each other. Black league pattern. So then something dark came into the karmics came in to break the pattern. Oh, the karmics. Oh, in the past, the karmics always came in and like there was a pattern that they knew. So you had to break this of you unlocking the things that you want. Of you unlocking the things that you want. Seeing done. Okay, you already have, okay, you already in each other's space, or act as if you are already in each other's space, because then you honor and you have that respect. Like instead of like that awkwardness, you created that sacredness. Seeds of polarity. This is somebody very effing different, which is what we were describing earlier, the whole relationship. Like I'm like, you're in one place and they're in another. So this is number 14. Number 14 is my something, my person who's been touched card at 14 years old, 13, 12, 11, whatever age. Spiritual technology. Now I have to read what this means. I don't want to do that right now. My eyes are shot. I told you my eyes are sensitive, so I don't want to be reading. But you are a demon slayer. This could be, you know what I'm getting? Hold on. I'm getting a little bit that I got this a little bit the other day. If you grew up with very toxic environment, like you tend to attract that toxic environment. Like that's what you're attracted to. That's what you find as normal. Like if there's a big fat elephant in the room, nobody pays attention to it. Everybody, you know, a little kid walks in and says, "Why is that elephant in the room? I want to play here in the middle." And like that child gets punished. They become the scapegoat, right? Because that they actually saw the truth. And so like that's the energy that I get. Like, that's I don't know. That's the message. That's what I have to say. That's the message. So seeing the one and seeds of polarity, it's like this person has a gift of knowing what's real, but they also have a gift of like pretending that it's not real, like they're that karmic energy. And you're not playing that game anymore. You're not doing that non-reality thing anymore, where you have to mold yourself into other people's comfort levels. And this person does that. Okay. You're getting your success, and it's going to be solo YOLO here. I don't like that last one, but I feel like you are not bending to anyone's will or any more emotional cards. Somebody, this has been an eternity, okay? Italian. Somebody might be Italian. Atlantean error. Tell me more about this Atlantean error. Spirit with the water, Dr. Emoto cards. Tell me more about this Atlantean error in the past and the black leaf. Pancreatic halo. Okay, so the pancreas is something about sympathy. I never associated that together. Spirit, thank you. Healing. Somebody likes sweets. Somebody who likes sweets is trying to heal. That's everybody in the United States. It's everybody in the world. Coral reef. So you're very unique. You're very healing. You're very, if the coral reef leaves us, the whole humanity will die. So this person wanted to live off of your energy. This person still wants to thrive off of your nutrients, your glow, your light. That's why Spirit's saying seeds of polarity. This is a fallen angel, unhealed. Okay. So this would be like the Trojan horse, letting somebody into your sacred energy, your sacred space, especially sex. So right now with summertime, this summer, you might like think, oh, it's a hot girl summer. And then by September, will have all these hospital visits and funerals because you invited the enemy into your territory. And I hate to put it that way, but that's what Spirit's putting it to me. Autumn reversed. But everybody, yeah, kindness, Brano. You can be kind, but you don't have to overdo it. Yeah, you have the wisdom, kindness. So you have to have more wisdom when it comes to like who you're kind to, bonding, and who you're bonding to because of the blood and the circulation. You have to think of it more of this really 3D sense because of ever since what happened in 2020. So healing and Hado, release. We're still releasing, okay? We're still releasing, and these people are out here messing around as if like nothing happened, spreading a lot of bad intentions, bad things. So keep your eye on the prize. You don't need to, yeah, just observe, be disciplined, stick on your purpose, accept the reality. You know, there's slim pickings, but you ain't going to be one of the, you know, oinky doinky ones. You're going to be making your piggy bank somewhere else. Gratitude. Stick with gratitude, okay? You can't get over how much if you have gratitude for the smallest things, Spirit starts rewarding you. Yeah, and giving you prosperity because they're like, this energy really appreciates what they get. This is gratitude, Crystal. Focus on gratitude. They want you to really be thankful for what you have, where you come, because they see your progress and they know what you've been through, but you have to also honor yourself. And then the world and the spirit, the universe will recommend that everybody else honor you too. You know, like the leaves fold to you, the wind, the breeze, the jasmine, it all comes together. You have gratitude. Okay, this is what I'm correlating here. The attitude of gratitude is about like you are accepting your where you are, and there's a lot of pride in the narcissistic situation. So in the enemy, so they don't want to accept, you know, I don't want to accept that something happened at 14 and I'm okay and I'm going to screw everyone and I'm going to do whatever I want and I'm going to be Biden whatever, and I'm just going to ignore my marriage, my vows, when no one can see, no one knows what happens at night. It's God knows, okay? That's the thing. These people are trying to make up rules where there is no spirit energy that can see what's really happening and their true intentions, blah, blah, blah. They might be disciplined. So there's two, at the very beginning, we got that false, and you're none of that. You're none of that false and two-faced. And so this is what's happening. You're learning to see through the veil. You're keeping your nose to the grindstone, okay? These people are going to go a little sexually crazy out here. They want your sympathy. This is something that happened at the Atlantean era. You want a spiritual commitment. You want to be on the hush. You want to keep everything on the hush hush. Your success on the, you know, you can keep that on the down low. Nobody needs to know. And keep moving sideways where these people can't sabotage you. So that's what the gift is. You're disciplined, you have acceptance, and you're living your highest purpose right now. And you're gaining success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Than to love and be loved. Yeah, so I don't know if maybe your pet parents. Oops, what the heck was this? Oops, what the heck? No, get me out of here. I don't even know what I did. I need to get back into school with computers. But so far, I'm happy I can be here with you guys. And let's see what else. Is there anything else that we can tell our lovely collective? Let's get some angel cards. I haven't used these guys in a while. Let's see. I want to get some angel cards with angel messages. Spirit. Make sure I have it on the upright. Final messages for my beautiful collective. A lot of them are relationship harmony. Look at that. You are getting a relationship. Couldn't even get the words out of my mouth. It says, Archangel Raguel, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved. now. There's a lot of people praying that we don't go into like some heavier energies. So I feel like the spirit of forgiveness is coming upon a lot of people. Music. Oh, we just had that. That was so interesting. We had that video. Um, so there is music's healing a lot of the situation. So that was an angel doing that. Take back your power, expressing how we are at peace and not war. Somebody feels like they're not winning, right? They feel like left out. They don't feel acknowledged. This understanding. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Esoteric. So this is about, like, we might find in archaeological sense, might find old statues, old towns, because it might be really deep in the earth with Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer. We have to nurture ourselves. I have to go to nature, basically. Yeah. We have to keep nurturing ourselves because that's how we stay connected to spirit. And I heard cleanliness is next to godliness. Odin is reversed, psychic insight. So somebody's ignoring their psychic gifts or not nurturing yourself is muting your psychic gifts. What else do we have? I have a big thing here and I'm using up. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Everybody have a beautiful day. Go enjoy your life. You guys have a good life. Enjoy what you got. Friendship. Okay, your friends want you to reach out, or a friend might reach out. What is that? Why is friendship here? Make more friends. Maybe you're going to make a new friend. Maybe you made life review. No, this would be some old friend. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. You might want to take out some friends that keep you unbalanced. Soul expansion, yeah. That's what's going on. You're going to have to do some cutting off of some friendships here. You're coming to a different place and you're nurturing yourself, your inner child. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. This is what's going on. Like the heart is expanding within Cancer. It has to. It has to, or you end up having like, yeah, okay, soulmates are coming together. Exactly. I'm going to leave it there. I have not seen this card in a long time. Wow. That was hard. That was hard. Okay. So we're in your community. Soulmates are coming together. You guys might be friends first, and it's going to be really strong. And right now our souls are expanding. So the masculine is expanding their heart chakra. New beginnings hopefully will be coming soon, but for right now we're healing a lot because there's a lot of sensitivity and we have to acclimate ourselves to not being so sensitive when we lose. Victory was reversed. So you're getting somebody, I don't know, it just feels like your success feels like they feel like they're not winning because you're succeeding. So it doesn't have to be that way, but maybe they were too far in your business and that's why they feel that way. So that's what I have. Much love and light. Take care. Love ya.